Bugattis.
Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Guapo, and today we'll be talking about a guy who has a firm grip on your screen against your will, Andrew Tate. So, who is he and why does his presence on your screen feel like a digital STD? He is what you call a confidence man. Now you might ask, what is a confidence man? TLDR version of it is that it's a man who uses their charisma and confidence to sell you something like an idea or a material. Andrew Tate is a man not too long ago that made his presence on the internet known like a fucking flashbang.
Enjoy.
The man, the myth, the legend, a total dude bro who became the kickboxing world champion more than once, might I add, yet still manages to look aggressively homosexual in every picture he manages to take. My man Tate has created an empire on the salt and sweat of many lonely teenagers, but before that, he first made his big bucks using cam girls as a front and sexting with grown-ass men behind the keyboard himself. But when my guy had this epiphany in that dome of his, that shiny dome, that lonely men will spend a lot of money, he decided to take the middleman, well, in this situation, the middle girl, out of the equation and hopped on the manosphere. He basically caters to the kid in your class that thinks he can take on anyone when he starts seeing red, or the kid who has a hate boner for every feminist out there despite never meeting one in his whole life. His persona is the concept of the red pill that somehow managed to gain sentience and made a lot of money. No, literally, that's his entire persona. There's nothing more to add. So, why am I even making a video on him? What bone do I have to pick with him? Not really. It's not, him personally, but more of his business practice, but I'll get into that. After building an audience and using said audience to grow his wealth, which he uses to grow his audience, so on and on, he has cemented himself as some sort of a big brother character in many impressionable young minds. And what does he do with those minds that he has gained control over? He insults them. He demands they join his multi-level marketing scheme, and if you don't know what those are, I don't think I can help you on this one. And teach young people how not to understand the whammon. If he was any other YouTuber or a celebrity, this video would not have happened because eventually his audience would outgrow him and would move on with their lives. But he doesn't just entertain his audience. He sells courses that might lead the young impressionable kids he's trying to impress into ruining their lives caused by a potential debt they went into to start their own business, or run into trouble with the law due to, at best, the dubious practices he teaches. He's encouraging his audience to make decisions that might affect their life in a major way, like causing their Minecraft girlfriends to leave them or something, or getting kicked out of their family home because they use their little brother's college funds that their parents spent so much time saving up to start a dropshipping business that will most likely end up failing. And he won't be held accountable because he didn't force you to make the decision. He didn't force you to start the business. All he did was, well, he just gave you advice so that, you can live your dreams, when in actuality the dreams you think you want to live are just marketing campaigns he uses to get people to join his cult. If you're not financially free and come from a low to lower middle class family and you're sick of being poor, the answer isn't getting rich quick, seeing as moving up the financial class has never been harder. Now, I don't exactly know how to get rich myself, but I also think that nobody actually knows either, because one of the things rich people will never admit is that success involves a great deal of luck, and albeit one might create their own, at the end of the day, it's still fucking luck. If you're a Tate fan and watching this video, take in consideration that this man literally flexes on you with the money you gave him in the first place, and has had multiple run-ins with the law for rhymes with grape allegations, and not to mention, despite being a father to a daughter, he talks about women as if they are lower class human beings. And if there is one thing you can take away from this video, be aware that there are a lot more role models out there you can look up to that won't lead you down a potentially even more troubled life that you're already in right now.